Hello everyone, and welcome to Logcraft Recap. My name is Shabesa,
And I am Finisher.
and this week, Logcraft Season 4 began. We decided to give you a quick recap of the members' first episode. Anyways, let's begin. Starting with Rockets, as you saw from Logcraft Season 3 finale, all of the original members from Season 3 have traveled to a new world. This is where Season 4 began, as everyone came to talk to each other and open up special season starter chests and take screenshots with all the members wearing the Logcraft merch.
Starting with Illinois Jones. After starting the season, leaving the ship with a cob of corn, he travelled towards a village area to collect his first supplies. After discovering his jungle area,
Wait, I made it to the jungle.
he finds a mason mineshaft, he discovers a pet parrot, and starts his base building. His starter base is like a small glass circle in the maze ground, followed by a small ladder to get up. Finally, he finishes his video by showing his ideas for this starter base, involving chests and a nether portal.
Another quick upload of the season was DGC. Just like Illinois Jones, DGC also decided to settle in the Mesa biome, and unlike last season, he decided to get villagers as soon as he could, just so he could make a villager breeder. Another farm DGC made early on in the season was a cave spider farm for string and XP. But week 1 wasn't only building farms, as he had some fun going to Illinois Jones's base with AC3 and cobwebbing it all. And soon after started the Cobweb Society.
What are we going to talk about?
Last but not least, DGC finished his warehouse starter base, which is where he plans on keeping all his villagers.
Addis Pro, who is another Logcraft member, travelled 5,000 blocks to get to his base. He mostly starts off by showing his area and deforesting in the area around and terraforming. He decides to settle inside a small hill, making a glass window and a door on the side of the hill.
Another person who had to travel pretty far away from spawn is a cob of corn. As you see right here, the spawn for the season is where the earth icon is. Cob of Corn base area is around right here, near the bottom of the map, which shows all the chunks which were loaded. So far, he mostly shows his farms and stuff that he's built, including work he's done on village. Nearby, he's also flattened out a large area of land for the start of an empire.
After a rough start by dying multiple times and having to go back to his base area, Ferreira shows himself starting off the season in his first episode. He also gets someone to mine for him for an IOU the next day after the first video was released.
Welcome back to another episode of Logcraft. Episode 2, actually.
He makes a lot of progress in between episodes by gathering lots of resources such as wood and diamonds. He also has a chicken farm dedicated to DGC the chicken, cow farm and a wheat farm. He also started to work on a floating island and works on it in the base in his episodes. He also goes and meets people such as Illinois Jones, DGC and Cyclone. Before ending the episode, he enchants his pickaxe.
Now we move on to Finity, who also, after dying multiple times at the start of the season, manages to make his way to his base. His first task was to make a small area in his tree to show it was his. He then finishes the episode by collecting full iron armor and a diamond pickaxe.
Now it is time for the server owner himself. Kfit began his season by departing on a rocket by himself. After landing on the new Logcraft planet, he decided to travel to his base with DGC and Illinois Jones before leaving them to find his claim. He discovers a shipwreck and some buried treasure, allowing him to get some new tools. He then comes back after what appears to be a mine trip with full iron armor and tools. He does some travelling and some building, and that was about where his first episode left off. And speaking of new members, AC3 has joined Logcraft as a temp member, and after discovering his claim, he met up with DGC to pull a prank on Illinois Jones with cobwebs. As you heard before, this was the beginning of the Cobweb Society. After this, he moves into a time lapse where he outlines his starbase, a pirate-like ship.
Now it's time to move on to our Pharah 06, who after joining Season 4 a little later than everyone else, started his adventure to his claim in his plains biome.
Why am I so dumb?
He began his starter base, which was a small house on the side of a cliff area. After that, his video consists of him mining and getting into the nether with Baden 1212 to find another fortress.
Oh, sorry.
And finally, we have Squishy Spag, who after starting his video in the shopping district, continues to show people all his builds from his first week of Logcraft.
It's very scuffed. I have sugarcane farm and a bamboo farm.
Alongside some of other people's builds. And the main purpose of his video was just showing off some builds, so not a lot of stuff ended up happening, apart from showing off the nether hub and some really cool farms.
And that's all from the Logcraft members' first episodes. If you want to support the creators, you can go to the Logcraft playlist in the description. For now, that's all. Goodbye.